What time is it?
No, you can't do it yet.
Why?
I just started.
I have things to say, so I think it will get
Yeah,
Okay, go
let's
ahead.
do it.
It's 11:57.
Okay, let's go.
All right. All right, I think I'd be fine here.
11. Can't shoot on there now.
All right. All right. So first I want to welcome everyone here today as we join these two in eternity, and to especially thank Stacy and Phil for witnessing, and Faith for videotaping, and my heart's beating, and Viv and Dennis for raising such an amazing man for my sister to marry. No one's happier than I am right now to see her so happy and to have her with someone that I adore and love for years, to make her so happy. So thank you for coming today. I want to start with a verse from Song of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 4. I found one whom my soul loveth. I held him and would not let him go. And I thought of that verse because when Maggie first told me about Denny and we talked, I said, tell me a little bit about what happened, like how did this happen? And she said, I don't know, sister, I just looked up and he looked at me and our eyes met across the room and I just knew. And she just had no other words for it. And you know, we've all witnessed that love at first sight thing. We know someone that's been through that. Phil said he knew with Stacy, and Dennis knew with Vivian when he stalked her at the store a little bit. And I knew with my husband, and I'm so glad that your souls found each other, because that love at first sight experience, a lot of people don't believe in that, but there's a lot of history behind soulmates. Plato, when he first talked about it, said that the human is one body with 4 arms and 4 legs, 1 head and 2 faces, and that people just belong together. That's the way we were made. And some people believe that our soulmates are someone from a previous lifetime that's reincarnated and brought together with us, someone we recognize, that our soul knows from the moment we meet them, and we find each other once more. The Celtics said it's an eternal bond that's apparent in all aspects of our life, a manifestation, if you will, of the soul, which I had to throw that in there. And in Gaelic, there's actually a term for it. It's called Anamhara, which means soul friend. Even in the Bible, this idea is mentioned, and that important person that belongs with us. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 19, the Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." There came Adam and Eve, and then Abraham and Sarah, and Mary and Joseph, and many others that were mentioned. God even knew that we needed someone to complete us in life. Someone who would comfort us, support us, someone to protect us, and to make us better each day, which I think you both have done since the day you met. One who sees the world through our eyes and laughs at the same things we laugh at. Someone who puts the other first, and someone whose soul knows their own. And as Emily Bronte wrote, he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. So may the two of you forever have one another, and remember to cherish each day. To remember what a blessing you are to one another, and how your souls have found their home in one another. And now, if you want to say your vows.
Is they cannot come fast enough. I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled to be your wife, and I am truly honored to join your family. I'm going to do my absolute best to treat all of our kids equally. I will love them. I will guide them to the best of my ability. I will give them the best example possible of how a woman should treat her husband. I will put our marriage first. It'll be my very first priority above everything else. I will be honest and loyal to you. I will keep nothing from you. I will laugh with you. I will cry with you. I will support you in every way possible. I will honor you and respect you. I'm still going to call you an idiot. Okay?
Fair enough.
Old habits die hard, okay? I will give you the very best of me every single day for the rest of my life. You are and will always be the only man for me. I love you. I will love you forever. I promise.
My turn?
Your turn.
I told you from day one that you're the woman that I was going to marry. I knew it the second I met you. The instant I met you, there was something about you that drew me to you. I've never been drawn like this in my life. I've never loved before. Until you. You're my heart and my soul. I love you with every ounce of me. And I promise you, I'll be the best husband. I'll be the best man. I'll be the best father to our kids they could have ever asked for. I love you, Maggie. I'm going to die a happy man with you, my wife. Thank you. I love you.
All right. So, do you, Denny, take Maggie to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Maggie, take Denny to be your lawfully wedded husband? The rings that you shared and already wear are a symbol of that eternal bond. But they are just a symbol because what you have goes beyond anything material. So, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of Michigan, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.